Good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing today on this wonderful Wednesday evening? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you've been well. I've been super busy, so I haven't had a chance to upload any YouTube videos, which I got like 3 right now in the jacket that I need to go ahead and upload from the previous that previous dyno session with Jasmine's slush box, her 94 GT automatic. For those that don't know who Slushbox is. But I'm assuming a lot of y'all already know who it is by now because I say it enough. So yeah, I got a few videos to upload, man. I've just been super busy at work. We've been moving to our new home, and it's just been a lot going on. We're trying to get ready for Fun Ford Fever Classic this weekend. That's down in Buzz Creek. So I'm trying to get the cars ready, trucks, trailers, all that. So it has been a seriously hectic few months. So to say the least, but super excited about the new house though. We're just trying to get things moved in. It's just a lot of stuff to transport, move around, stuff like that, going through things that you don't need, throwing them away, selling them, giving them a Goodwill, scrapyard, whatever you do, so but so wanted to come to you guys today. I didn't really make a video of it, but I had to pull Slushbox. I had to pull the transmission back out of Slushbox. We had a torque converter seal leak. We had a pretty bad leak. After the dyno, I took it out, did a couple hits. It was already leaking. It was already like dripping a little bit. It's about, that seal's about a year old. We've been racing on that thing pretty hard, driving on the street, stuff like that. So the problem I believe we were having, because this is the second one I've done on this car. I believe I found the problem. I hope it solves it. So the actual downpipe was blowing into there's a little port where a plastic cover covers up so you can get to the torque converter nuts. So the exhaust was actually blowing inside of that compartment, which got the inside of the bell housing hot with the torque converter. So that seal probably did not enjoy that too well. So blowing that hot exhaust in there at about, 800 degrees, maybe 1,000 depending. And turbo exhaust is very, very hot. So I believe that's what was ruining our seals. So we're going to go ahead and it's all together now. So we're going to send it this weekend and see what we got. I'm going to keep check on it, see what we got going on. But I believe I fixed the problem. I actually took and rerouted the downpipe, so now it just points straight to the ground. It doesn't blow on the transmission or the engine or nothing like that. And the thing about it is, I didn't quite pay all the way attention when I actually had to rerun her charge pipe coming from the turbo. When we mocked up a pipe, and I had to actually reposition the exhaust, and I thought it was still okay and just still blowing at the ground. But what I didn't realize was the angle of the end of it was actually still turned slightly to where it could actually just blow right up in the transmission bell housing, and it got that seal pretty warm. So I'm sure we exceeded that seal's I'm pretty sure we exceeded what that seal can handle heat wise. I think we went way over the heat rating for the seal. So what happens is, usually when that seal gets too hot, it'll just get really soft, and the fluid will just push right by it. So that's the problem we had. But I think we got that. I hope we got the issue solved. I'm pretty sure we do. I'm very confident that that's what the problem was. But if not, we're gonna figure it out either way, one way or another. So, all right. So that's that. So we're hoping to, like I say, we're hoping that that solves that issue. And then if it does, we're good. If not, like I said, we'll figure it out. It's always something when you're racing, especially with a transmission that wasn't meant for this. We've come a long way with this transmission. We've been on it for 4 years. So Level 10's parts have held up wonderful. Big shout out to Level 10 Transmissions for helping us out. They just recently sent us a seal for the transmission and didn't charge us anything. They shipped it right to us, and I was really shocked. I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. So we really appreciate them. I'm sure they appreciate us always representing and advertising, their products and stuff like that. But they have really good products. We haven't, knock on wood, we haven't had a problem with their torque converter, their valve body, nor their pump. So, or their kit that they sell too. So they sell a wonderful, awesome kit, nice clutches and all that stuff. So big shout out to Level 10 Transmission for always being there for us, answering the phone for us, helping us out, sending us parts when we need it. We really do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So wanted to basically talk to you guys a little bit. This video is going to be more or less about shift linkage, upgrading the shift linkage joints. So a lot of you know I recently got a kit. I got a 3-bolt and 6 brass bushing kit from Scott Bashner, which is at Exile Works. This bad boy right here. So I just recently picked that up from Scott. So what we're getting ready to do is we're getting ready to install these into the shift linkage. And for those that don't know what the shift linkage looks like on a G series, this is it right here. Okay, so that's your shifter end. That's the actual shifter that goes in the car. That's your shifter end. And this right here is the end that goes to the transmission shift shaft. And as you can see, look at that right there. That's why we are doing these bushings, because this sucker is wore out. There's no more bushing there. It's just metal on metal, and this right here can really affect the shift. It can make it delayed. It can, it'll go extra ½ inch or so, and you think you got it, and you end up missing a gear because of this. Trust me, I've done it, and it ain't fun at all. So basically, we're gonna replace these bushings. Well, we're gonna put these bushings into here. So yeah, that's where they usually wear out, right there, and then of course right here at the shifter, and then they wear out right here where it goes through the shift shaft. The shift shaft has bushings too, and it goes right through the shift shaft. So just wanted to get on really quick and show you guys what all this looks like. If you ever do one, there's your bolt and nut for your shifter in the car, and this your bolt and nut for your shift shaft going to the transmission that bolts this to it. But this here, you have to actually cut these. You have to take and grind those off, cut these off, and then of course when you grind those off, there should be a hole there big enough to fit one of these. So you'll go with one of the long ones here. You got 2 long ones and a shorty. So one of the long ones will go right here. So you just simply chop that off, trim it, and I'm just going to take and grind it down, and then pop the hole open on that side, and then of course that bolt and the bushings go through there, and that'll definitely tighten this back up like it's supposed to be. Now my battery camera is getting a little low, so I'm trying to do this video fairly quick before it dies on me. So let's take a walk to Donatello real quick so you can show you guys under the car. Alright, so this is where that shift linkage bolts to. So you have a bolt that goes through here. That long bolt will go through the top, and then out the bottom you got a bolt, you got a nut and a lock wash at the bottom. See the bushings there? There's a bushing there and a bushing there. You'll knock them out, and you'll actually install the kit from Exile Auto Works. I hope I said that right, Scott. Alright, so and here, this is your, one of these days I'll have a lift. This is that's your shifter in the car, and as you can see, it's also got bushings there, one on this side and one on the other side, and you just simply pop those out, and you put the brass bushings in, and that the bolt that comes in the kit, and comes in the shifter bushing kit, and that basically takes all your play and your sloppiness out of the shifter and out of the shift linkage and stuff like that. So you have better and firmer shifts. Mine wasn't bad, but it was a little bit sloppy, but not as bad as I've seen a lot. I had another Escort that was real bad. I felt like I was actually going in the back seat for second gear. It's so bad. But yeah, don't mind that touching the exhaust either. I gotta drop that down some. But I actually got it lowered, so it's okay. But so yeah, I just want to jump on real quick and show you guys the shifter bushings, where they're located at underneath the car. Alright, yeah, so You got them right there. I'm sorry about the stinking light. You got them right here too. So that's your shift shaft that goes to the transmission. And then of course that shift linkage bolts here. And then of course it bolts back there. It bolts right here at your shifter in the car. So that's where the linkage goes. All right. So let me slide up out of here. Yeah. Whew. All right. There's no Donatello there. I'm just chilling. But yeah, so basically, yeah. So you got those two long bolts. We'll go here after you grind this off. Grind that off. And then we're going to go here. Right inside there. This actually connects it to the shift shaft on the transmission. And then that short baby right there, the little short boy, he'll go back here. And he connects to the shifter. So, anybody's got any questions? Feel free to message me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I will be more than happy. I can't talk. I will be more than happy to help you guys out with this upgrade. Just message me. You can also message Scott right here at XI Auto Works as well. He can also walk you through this. But if you guys got any questions, any concerns, or you feel like I didn't cover something in the video, just let me know. As far as I know, I think I've covered everything, and actually showing you guys, what it looks like when you have a wore out shifter bushing. It should not sound like that. So, quick, one more thing. I'll show you guys something before I get off of here. Okay. So, these are Jasmine's old axles that came out of Slushbox. And I wanted to show y'all something real quick before this daggone battery dies in this camera. So, let's see if I can get it to do it. Look how wore out that axle is. I mean, that thing is floppy joppy. That one's really floppy. And then the other one, let me go get the other one. This is 4 years of her racing on these axles. So we can't complain too much. And I don't want to say they're OEM, but they've probably been replaced a time or two. But I mean, look at that. Look at that. I'm sure y'all can hear that noise. This thing is wore out. I mean, the head of this thing is this hub here is gone. I mean, I'm sorry, not hub, but this joint, listen, the joint is shot. So I figured I'll show y'all that real quick. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here because I don't want this camera battery to die in the middle of the video. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Like I said, if there's anything in the video that I didn't cover that you feel like you would like to know, feel free to message me, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, and I'll be more than happy to walk you through whatever you need. Let you know the information, whatever you need. If you want to know where to get this kit from, again, right there, it's XI Auto Works. So he's on Facebook. I believe he's on Instagram too. I'm not sure, but I know he's on Facebook, so you can message him. Also, he goes under Scott Bassinger. If you want that information, just let me know, and I can get you in contact with him. He also does powder coating. Matter of fact, I've already done a video on this, but there's a valve cover he did for me recently. This was the last one he did about a week or so ago, and I just installed this. So yeah, so that's the nice, pretty valve cover that Scott has done for me at XI Auto Works. Real pretty valve cover, man, beautiful. Came out really nice. So he also does powder coating. So hit him up. If you guys got anything you want done, powder coated, if you want a shifter bushing kit for your Ford Escort GT, LX, Mazda Protege. I want to say that the Kia Sophia 95 to 97 has the same shift linkage, but don't quote me on it. So he'll be able to tell you what he has shift linkages for if you just tell him what you got, and he can pretty much let you know yay or nay. So thanks everybody. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm going to hop back on this car. so I can get this bad boy done, get it loaded up, so we can go have some fun this weekend. But I wanted to really jump on here and do this video for y'all before I went ahead and replaced this these bushings and stuff and upgraded them. All right, guys. Appreciate everything. Talk to y'all later. Tell them bye, Donatello. We got work to do. All right, guys. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Appreciate you. Peace out.